Alright, welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back to Tomboy Official. I was just recording and this episode decided that it didn't want to get recorded, so it deleted itself. It's early for me. Not early, but I'm tired. I got up earlier than I needed to for the U.S.-Netherlands soccer game. I was kind of lounging around watching it on my phone on an app because I was too cold and tired to get up out of bed to go in the living room where it's freezing, and because we don't have heating in that section of the house. Like before 7 a.m. it's pretty cold in there. Our house doesn't get like my bedroom gets direct sunlight for like a couple hours. Nowhere else in our house gets direct sunlight other than like my bathroom. I mean, this side of the house is like my brother's room, my bathroom, and my room from the time the sun comes up over our neighbor's house. But then once it's higher above our house, we're not getting direct sunlight anymore. So I get direct sunlight in the mornings. Otherwise, I don't get any. But our house is pretty bright. We have a lot of windows and everything, but it's, we don't have carpet anymore either. Like, we have wood floors in the bedrooms, well, in our bedrooms, tile floors all over the rest of the house. My parents, I think their bedroom floor never got finished. So I think their room is just like that, whatever that concrete stuff is, and then they have these like African mats like on top of that. And so, it's great for summer, but I mean, during the winter we just like freeze basically. But yeah, my room is pretty warm, so that's nice. But oh my goodness. So I woke up for that, for the game. And just kind of, a tea time morning. I did have a little bit of tea, probably around 6:30. I just finished off one of the bottles of yerba mate that was like sitting by my bed. It was like just a couple sips. It wasn't really a lot. So I don't know. I wasn't really going to drink too much because I was like, I might take a nap. Because I'm pretty freaking tired still. So as far as different categories for this week, I would say on the finance end, I'm doing well. Credit score is good. I set to pay what I needed to pay for the December purchase that I made 2 days ago. I just set it to pay today, so I hope it'll just clear. I mean, I know it'll clear, but I hope it'll just post and just I won't have to worry about it. The next review for my credit is December 10th, and so I think that purchase and payment will be posted by December 10th, and that's the only thing I'm planning on doing with my credit this month, because I don't think I can pull anything off by the 10th, and I don't want to do two things a month. I'm just doing one thing a month. And I'm paying some stuff down too, so those payments already posted start of the month. So I think one of those student loans, you know how they have like multiple little ones, so one of them's gonna be paid off. I think it just got paid off, and then the other one is paid down. So I'll see how much by the 10th, if that makes a big difference. So finances are good. I did have some expensive charges with a couple extra Instacart and Uber Eats, and I'll talk about why in a little while. And then some Amazon purchases, but I feel like it was stuff that's like it's been like in the back of my mind, and I'm like, some stuff you just have to replace. Like I got some new bed sheets and just like little household stuff. Yeah, I'm trying not to let my stuff get like too raggedy. Like I don't mind having old things, but when it starts having like tears and like, you know, and stuff like that, I'm like trying to replace the stuff that's kind of like broken or at least fix it. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to sew this back up. And so like the bed sheets I have don't really fit the bed anyways. So those should be coming in today. So that was a purchase that wasn't necessarily planned, but I was kind of looking at it and I was like, I'm trying to like keep things in order and not let everything get all like half broken and falling apart. So as I see things come up, I try to like get them fixed so it doesn't just bother me and I have a bunch of stuff that's like falling apart all the time, because I tend to have a habit of that. I'll just be like, whatever, like it's fine. And then next thing I know, it's like everything I own is like half like ripped and broken and I'm like, all right, like I try not to be too raggedy. If I can afford to not be raggedy, I will not be that raggedy. Or I'll just fix things myself. I can sew. Most of the stuff I own, I can honestly fix it myself. I just don't want to take the effort to do it. And this bedsheet doesn't fit in the first place, so I need another one because it's driving me nuts that like every like couple days I have to keep like shifting it around and like making it like pulling it back over the mattress and everything. So I'm like, whatever. And so that was just an easy thing I can do to put in some effort. And I've been purchasing Instacart and Uber Eats a little more just because of there's a surge in the Rona coming around again. And I'll talk more about that in a little bit, but I'm not going to go too deep into that. So yeah, as far as financial stuff, for this week, everything's pretty much on point. I did also book a hotel for the Hanukkah and New Year's Eve week that I'm gonna be spending in San Diego, like the end of Hanukkah. So the last day of Hanukkah through the start of New Year's Day, I'll be in San Diego. And so it's this 26th through part of the 1st. And so I scheduled that. I know as far as transportation, what I'm doing to and from the concert, and the hotel isn't going to be far from where I'm going to be hanging out, so I'll be fine with Ubers and all that. I'm not buying this in advance, but I'm going to get groceries once I go there, and then I'll just be cooking while I'm there. And I'm going to be working that week too. And then I've requested off Wednesday night, or half day Wednesday, and then this Friday this 9th, as well as the following Friday the 15th, so that hopefully one of those Thursdays or both of those Thursday nights I can make it up to the mountains. I'm not going to book the hotels till the last minute because it's kind of hard to tell with weather and stuff, and then like with resorts if they're really going to be open. I mean, I haven't had bad luck yet, but I mean, you kind of never know, and I don't want to do the whole like book the hotel and pay for it in advance and then be like, oh, I have to cancel and I'll get the refund and then wait for the refund. It's like, it's too much. Like, I'd rather just wait. Like, that hotel that I go to is usually so cheap that even if I wait last minute, it's not like it's gonna cost me like $200 a night or something. And then I can stay till I don't know how many days. Since I don't work Mondays, I would likely check out on a Monday, but I'd rather go a Friday or a Monday. We'll get into that. But yeah, those are upcoming expenses. I just don't have the details of when I'm actually going because that's just up to me. But I could go this coming Friday and next Friday. And this, while I'm taking the half day Wednesday, is because I'm going to this gay bar club type situation in Long Beach on a Tuesday night after work. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go, so I just took a half day to start at noon on Wednesday so I can actually go out and be out for a while and not have to mess up my sleep, because I'm not taking days off until the new year. So I was trying to decide what I'm doing really, but I kind of put that, I guess, in the financial category, because when I'm taking days off, I'm kind of going to be like spending a little bit of money, but all that stuff is coming up. None of that has been paid for other than the December 26th to January 1st hotel. That's the only thing I've actually paid for so far. And then these other days are paid days off and paid time off, so it's not really going to affect my money at all. And so I can either talk from there about the Rona stuff or the workout stuff. Okay, we'll start with the Rona stuff because that is just a quick category. The reason why I was saying, that I'm ordering food more is because I don't really want to go into the stores right now. So it is costing me a little more money for groceries than what it needs to cost. But that's my own personal decision during this current Rona surge, is to do limited shopping, minimal shopping, or after hours shopping. So I feel like tonight I might go shop probably at like 9 p.m. or something. I might go shop at like 8 or 9 p.m. when there's less people in the store. I might do that. I'm thinking about that because I need to get some healthier food. Like, we have like crappy food in this house. So I'm gonna talk about food as well, but I'm just kind of reflecting on the week of like what's been going down. So yeah, that's kind of my plan for this coming week, is just mostly laying low, except for Tuesday evening. I'm gonna go out for dinner. Sounds like dinner, drinks, dancing kind of situation, so I'll probably go do that. And then otherwise, other than the late night stores or the Tuesday night gay bar, I think I'm gonna go to the gym like Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So today, tomorrow, the next day. And then maybe Wednesday morning. Because if I'm not working till noon, it's like I know I'm gonna be up early anyways. I could get to the gym and back by noon. Like, that shouldn't be a problem at all. So I'll think about that. And then see how I'm feeling Wednesday, to see if I'm gonna want to go to the mountains after work Thursday night, to drive up there and then start snowboarding Saturday morning. I really was wanting to go in November. I feel like I really should push to go this next 2 weekends. It's not that I can't afford it. I feel like I'm being cheap not affording it, but also I have money set aside for it, but I kind of like seeing the money, in all honesty. So I've been kind of, the last 2 times I could have gone in November, I just blew it off, honestly. But that's most of the reason. Like, first of all, I'm not trying to get the Rona again because I don't want to spread it. But then second of all, from that, I don't want to get it because it'll set me back with, as far as my health goals, my work goals, my study goals. I just don't want to get it because it's an inconvenience mostly. And then I don't really want to take 2 months without exercising, because I'm already kind of struggling with it as it is a little bit. But I am, getting in the gym and getting some home workouts in. So from that, I was going to talk about workouts. So as far as workouts are concerned, Um, I'm doing okay with them. I'm not doing like perfect, but I'm not doing terrible. So, I'm trying to refresh this. I know I haven't worked out today, but I don't remember which day I did work out. I know I worked out during the Thanksgiving break. I just don't know what day it was. But is it gonna let me? I'm trying to check my workouts. I don't know if my phone wants to let me do this right now. My goodness. All right, so it's letting me. So it looks like today's the 3rd. The last day I did a workout is this today? I think it was the 29th. Let me see. It was a few days ago. Sorry, I'm trying to sync my stats here. So it looks like the 28th I worked out. I'm pretty sure I worked out more days than that. There's no way I didn't work out for like a whole entire week. That can't be right. It takes a while to load. So I don't know. Basically, I don't know. It's like confusing. I'm trying to look at this app. But yeah, I haven't really been going too hard. I've been kind of taking it a little easy. But yeah, I can't see just right off the top, like what the workouts were looking like. But anyways, I got in some workouts at the end of the month. The end of the Thanksgiving holiday. So sometime between that Thursday, Thanksgiving, and the following Monday, I know I had some workouts. I'm just not sure which ones. But I know I didn't work out during this work week when I was working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I didn't have any workouts those days. And then, let me see. So yeah, I gotta decide what I'm gonna do when I go today. I've gotta have some a pre-workout for sure. My energy's not anywhere near where it needs to be right now. And then I don't think I did any yoga, nothing active this whole week, this whole work week so far. And then, so sleep, my sleep was, I was tired waking up this morning, didn't sleep too soundly, but I feel like I slept almost enough, but I just was still groggy, still am. Went to sleep I was starting to feel tired around 9:45 p.m., kind of dozed a little bit, and then kind of came to around 10:30 p.m., then kind of knocked back out again. Yeah, I kind of knocked back out again, and then I think I slept most of the night, but it wasn't very restful. I had a really, really light kind of snack type of dinner last night. I'll talk more about food. But yeah, for the category of sleep, Friday night into Saturday wasn't good. Thursday night was not great, but I had a good, um, I think I had a good lights out time. It was either Thursday night or Wednesday. I think it was Thursday night that I had a good lights out time at like 9:30 p.m. Um, or before 10 p. No, it was before 10 p.m. And there was another night that I think I had a 9:30 p.m. lights out, but midweek I didn't do very good with sleeping on time. I think Tuesday night, Wednesday night, I just stayed up too late. One night I was up till like 1 a.m. Another night I was up like till like 12:30 a.m. like past midnight, and like um all my own doing. Like it wasn't like I couldn't sleep. I just decided to like stay online and like watch videos and stuff, and just wasn't sleeping and listening to music and stuff. So that was my own undisciplined, let's just stay awake and have more free time. But that's kind of what ends up happening. That's most of the reason why I stay awake later, is because I'm having fun. And work kind of drains me. I don't have a lot of fun at work sometimes, especially at the end of the month. So coming from the end of a month and then going right into the start of a month is like basically you're rushing to like finish and cram all these last second goals that the insurance places on you. And then all of a sudden you start the new month, and then they're like, here's what just happened last month, and we're gonna like make these changes all of a sudden to try to like do better during this new month of December and end of the year and all this other stuff. So it's like your goals just reset, and then you have to start like planning for how you're gonna work every week and every day for the rest of the month. And so in addition to that, and planning days off and planning which city I'm gonna be in on what days and all this kind of stuff, it's like, okay, like had to plan a lot. But I really do need to get my sleep going. It's one thing if I just naturally am having trouble sleeping. I feel like it's another thing if I'm like purposely staying awake. That was my own fault on that. But when I don't sleep well, I'm not gonna really be doing too much exercising either. And so that's just, it just goes hand in hand. As far as eating, I take screenshots of, I take pictures of most of my food when I remember, just specifically so I can look at it at the end of the week. Goodness. It's hard for me to like scroll around in my phone and like talk at the same time. Okay, so let's see. What day was this? What was the beginning of this week? I don't even know. So today's the 3rd. So Thursday was the 1st of the month, and the 1st of this week was Sunday the 27th. So Sunday the 27th. Where are we now? Sunday the 27th. So on Sunday the 27th, well, it looks like I was at the gym on the 25th because I have a selfie. I guess I didn't take a lot of pictures. So it looks like Sunday I ate some kind of chicken curry leftovers, and some other kind of Indian food, and some turmeric rice. It has ghee in it. That's what I ate in the late afternoon around 2:30 that day. And that's all I had for, I'm pretty sure I had more food. I don't know what I had though. Let me see. Monday, I had this omelet with potatoes, like a veggie omelet with potatoes, and I guess I had that in 2 portions because it was from Black Bear Diner. And then I had some chicken soup with some noodles and greens and onions and carrots, and I think that was all that was in it, and broth. I know my mom made it. She made it from scratch. I saw her making the vegetable stock, and so she made that from scratch. Tuesday, as far as eating, for breakfast I had a couple eggs. Looks like 2 fried eggs with some salsa, some avocado, maybe about half an avocado. I can't tell how much avocado, and like 1 strip of veggie bacon, I guess. I had a snack with some brie, maybe about 4 or 5 crackers. I don't know. Some Gouda cheese squares, like 3 of those. A bunch of berries, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, like a few of each of those. I don't know what I had for dinner that day. It doesn't say. Wednesday for breakfast, I just had 2 boiled eggs and a bowl of berries. The same, like raspberries, blackberries, strawberries. I don't know what I did for lunch that day, but for dinner I had veggie grill. I had half of the lentil soup, probably about half of the macaroni. I had celery sticks, some of the ranch that they make, about half of the friggin' little, I don't know, barbecue chicken stick things. I don't know what they are. And a root beer. So that wasn't like the healthiest thing with the root beer. But whatever. Their food is vegan. The noodles weren't cauliflower noodles. I think they're a regular type of noodle. I don't know what type though. What day was that? So Thursday, just 2 fried eggs and half an avocado and a small bowl of fruit for breakfast. Then the same snack of some grapes and 3-4 crackers and 3 little cheese cubes. And the dinner was the rest of what was remaining from that veggie grill dinner that I didn't eat. No, that was lunch. That wasn't dinner. That was a snack of lunch. And then, all hell broke loose. So I had a TV dinner, one of those Hungry Man country fried chicken ones that are over 700 calories per. Next day, was this Friday, I had 2 veggie bacons, 2 eggs, half an orange, and about a third of a giant avocado. For breakfast. For lunch, I don't think I had a snack that day. Did I? No, I did. It was because I remember being in the kitchen. I was eating, I think I had some of the cheese, a few cheese cubes. I had some juice. I had a water. I don't know. I was just eating a lot of stuff. And then I didn't eat lunch till late, around 2. I tried to order Instacart. That's when I tried to order my groceries. Couldn't order it because nothing that I wanted was on my list through Instacart was actually in the store at Sprouts. So they're still in the process of refunding me that money, but I think I had to pay $5 for that because the person did go in the store and search for it. I thought about tipping them just because I'm like, you did actually do the shopping, but nothing was there. But I'm like, they already got $5, but I'm like, I don't know. So I got the turkey burger, and fat fries. Guys, if you haven't tried Fat Burger, you gotta eat Fat Burger. It's a good freaking burger. It's one of my favorite burgers. Like In-N-Out and Fat Burger. I mean, in LA, those are my two favorite burgers. Um, yeah, and then I didn't eat all those fat fries. And then for dinner, I literally just had a Muscle Milk protein shake, the other half of the orange from that morning, about a third of the fat fries that were left, and then maybe half of one of those small containers of blueberries that were remaining. That's all I really had for dinner. This morning during the soccer game for breakfast, I kind of made the same usual breakfast: the 2 veggie bacon strips, 2 eggs, since I ate all the blueberries, now I only have strawberries and blackberries. So I had a few of those each, like about 4 of them each. About half of an avocado with some salsa. So I need to plan what I'm gonna eat for lunch and for dinner. And the snack. But otherwise, that's all I've really eaten. I'm okay with that. That for me is like, okay, that's what I ate. I'm all good with it. That's what I ate for yesterday's snack. I was out of the crackers, but my mom made a little loaf of bread, so I ate like 2 little thin slices of that bread with a little bit of brie and some grapes and some kind of mixed juice. So yeah, I mean, having 2 TV dinners in one week was probably not a good idea. As far as weight, my weight's pretty much where I would expect it to be, considering having no workouts, and not really eating like too great. I probably need to be eating more vegetables, that's for sure. Like, other than the avocados, I don't really eat that much vegetables. I do a lot of like fruit, veggies kind of stuff. Fruits for sure. Fruits are easier for me to eat. But vegetables, we kind of just, this time of year is weird because we grow vegetables. So it's like, I really shouldn't have any freaking excuse because we have vegetables literally in the yard. I just, it's just a matter of going outside and picking them and eating them off of the thing, like clean them off or whatever and eat them. We have tomatoes out there right now. We have different types of greens. So what I ought to do really is just go out in the yard and get some freaking vegetables, make a couple salads. I mean, if we still have kale, I haven't been out there honestly to like look around for a while, but if we still have kale, that would be perfect. Some kale for some salads, with my avocados, and then some other greens. Like, we usually grow Swiss chard collards, and we have like hybrid. We have like I guess the animals made a hybrid for us. I don't know if we have squash. I haven't seen any squash this year, but I know I have some snap peas in the fridge. I can polish those off. I have like a pepper. I'm pretty sure I have chili, onion. I mean, I could just freaking make like a chili, just like a bean chili, with vegetables. Like, beans and vegetables basically is like the easiest thing to eat. It's canned beans, but it's like, I guess, organic canned beans. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, chili isn't that hard to make, so I suppose I could just be less lazy. So yeah, I don't want to say we don't have vegetables in the house. We just keep them in the yard and we don't bring them in. And so, I think and I do have some in the house too. So I need to just start eating the stuff I have in there, honestly. That would be easy to do. I think my mom made some pizza the other day. I saw that in the fridge today. But yeah, I could probably make some chilies. That would be easy, like as far as food. I'm probably not going to go that far beyond cooking other than chili. And then I have chips, salsa, just stuff like that I can eat. So, yeah, food, I kind of slack on that. Like, I'm not eating as unhealthy. I think I've kind of substituted TV dinners for fast food. And it's like, is it a little better? I mean, maybe. It's like slightly better than McDonald's, I guess. It's like if you're gonna pick one. I mean, Fat Burger's fast food too, but it's like homemade burgers, like they make them. So it's like I'm not gonna complain about Fat Burger. Veggie Grill's another place that's like, it's kind of like I wouldn't call it fast food, but it's like a sit down restaurant takeout food type place. That's vegan, but it's I don't know if they have artificial stuff. I don't know if it's vegan and organic or if it's just vegan and not meat based. Because those are kind of two different things. So I haven't really looked at I've looked at the ingredients, but not really like what they actually use, like if they make it from scratch and stuff. So that's the kind of little like fine tuning stuff that like I don't really do until I have energy like today to do it. And yeah, that's basically where things are kind of ending with the end of this week coming now, and just kind of the things I'm gonna try to look at for this upcoming week. Mostly it comes down to like discipline for things, and not being too much like negative or anything like that. As far as doing things that like as far as like just kind of like mentally and stuff, like it helped to have like a few days to sit, to have those meditation every hour kind of days. During the week I just went way off that. I just stopped doing it. Like I think Friday I just stopped thinking about it altogether, and I hardly took any breaks. I was multitasking all around. My brain was slow. I wasn't really functioning as well as I could. I took over 2 hours to do my performance review draft that I had to submit. And I put that for my productivity, as well as like edits and back entering stuff from the days that the computer was just acting funky with the tech problems on our software. So I got all that kind of in. But definitely, I didn't take a lot of time this week to reflect on things, but I kind of was pretty aware of what I was doing, I think. And now that I'm looking back, I'm like, yeah, I was pretty aware of like where I wasn't making like the best of decisions. So some cool quotes from online. One from this morning that one of my friends posted. This is coming from @J.Davies PhD, Dr. James Davies PhD. One of my friends posted this on his it's from Twitter. He posted it on Instagram. It says, instead of talking about mental health disorder epidemics, how about we discuss the epidemics of loneliness, inequality, work dissatisfaction, child neglect, debt stress, insecure or overwork, domestic abuse, inflation, household poverty, and various addictions, illicit and prescribed. And then from Jamie Messina's Instagram, there was a post. It was actually from yesterday, but I'm reading it this morning. She posts from Vibe Source. She's a lesbian influencer. It sounds funny to say influencer, like she's influencing lesbians. But basically from Vibe Source, VYBE Source. It says, Source is saying to you today, you are very close to a major breakthrough. No matter how much you resist, no matter how much resistance you may feel right now, remember that this is the darkest just before dawn. You will experience the most resistance just prior to a major breakthrough. Learn to fall in love with difficult moments, conversations, and challenges. It is in these experiences that the most personal growth resides. You are finding a beautiful balance within your life and energy. So it's kind of like positive. It's kind of got a bit of a horoscope kind of feel to it. But yeah, just, I think this week I had a decent awareness of what was going on. I was just not making perfect decisions. I mean, I'm not expecting or having a goal to have a perfect week. I like more of like recording what I do during the week and then looking back at it. That's more of what I like to do. I don't really, and then kind of like putting in a little bit of extra changes and planning for the next following week. Other than that, I'm not too concerned. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to nap, but I'll probably do some meditating or something and then just chill for a while, and eventually have lunch or grab a snack or something. I might grab some chips and salsa and then just chill for a while. And otherwise, yeah, that's kind of the way I kind of reflect on a week overall. This past week, even with the stuff that I was kind of randomly doing, I've been liking recording some podcast episodes in the morning before work, even though they're weird to record. I noticed that when I'm starting work, I just like get up and like I'm already like starting work while I'm finishing recording the podcast for the morning. And so, I mean, I'm not gonna probably do it every single morning, but I mean, it's been fun this week. And then, it's kind of an interesting way to just kind of test where my mindset is and then just kind of like set some kind of a mindset for the morning and kind of just realizing what it is that I'm trying to do. Just kind of, it's a more active way of thinking about it versus getting distracted and like chilling on YouTube or whatever and getting all like hyped up about like the news about the bad economy and everything's crashing and blah blah blah, and all the holiday stress and mental health problems of people and all this kind of stuff. Like it kind of helps me to start out work a little more smoothly, but what I do during my work shift is kind of that's something that I kind of need to organize a little bit better. Yeah, it does throw me off though when I have tech issues and then I have stuff I have to do on certain days, and then with holidays and then not working certain days, then wanting to take other days off, and then I'm like trying to focus on the mountains, and I'm like, I don't want to work these days because I want to go to the mountains, and then I gotta check and see if I have like appointments and trainings and all kinds of stuff to do when I'm just like, I just want to go to the mountains. So I do need to study. That's another thing. I'm like, dude, I haven't even like incorporated that into my week. What I've been noticing is that on weekends, I'm like, I need this time to just have a weekend. And then on weekdays, I'm like, I don't want to study because I need my extra hours after work just to recover. So I need to be at least studying Mondays. That's the whole reason why I took Mondays off. So I gave myself a holiday break. This week, was get back on track week. I think I got decently on track. And this weekend is kind of like finishing off the rest of what I didn't do during the week. Just kind of setting things kind of a little more into place so that when the work week starts, I could just kind of hit the ground running and not really have to think too much. So since it's Saturday, I'm not going to put in too much effort to like, I don't do errands, nothing like that. I mean, at most, I'm going to go to the gym. That's like the max of what I'm going to do. And I like still doing the whole break. Like, I wouldn't say, so as far as like little cleaning and stuff like that, like last night I did laundry. It's still kind of drying. I just hung it up. We have like a rack in the house to hang it up. I hung it up last night and it's not fully dry yet. I thought it would be, but it's not. And then I cleaned some of the bathroom and some of my room. Like I just like wiped down some stuff. I wasn't really like, I didn't like scrub things off too much, but I didn't want to go like too crazy because I was like, I could like sweep and clean this and clean that. And I'm like, no, I don't want to like have my Friday night doing that. And then basically Friday night I spent catching up with some friends. Some friends in Loma Linda, caught up with one of my friends in Loma Linda who might be going to La Sierra this weekend, and I'm trying to see if I do go to the mountains near the 9th and the 15th. I'm going to try to hit him up. They've got some stuff going on over in Loma Linda, and it's about 45 minutes from where I usually go to the mountains, so I might hit them up. Or see if we can meet like halfway, which would be about 20 minutes for each of us to drive. I don't know, grab some burritos or something. I don't really know, but I might see if my friend's available, and then because it would be cool to see him. And then I mean, I've got some other friends that live out that way, like Loma Linda, Azusa, and then some friends who hang out in like La Sierra, and another friend who lives in Riverside. But I don't want to get too caught up making a bunch of plans with people. It's just, if I'm going to be like about 45 minutes away, that's easier to meet halfway, like about 20-25 minutes, rather than driving like 2.5 hours. Well, no, from here it's not 2.5 hours actually. Like to get to the mountains, it's about 2.5 hours with no traffic. To get to Riverside, it's closer, but I'm not trying to go to Riverside necessarily, so I'll see once I get out that way. I've got like 3 friends out there that I want to catch up with in person, but I caught up with one by phone, and then I want to catch up with another one I caught up with another one last night, and one of my other friends in San Diego. So yeah, Friday nights are a good like catch up night. I caught up with one of my aunts. She wants me to come to a wedding in South Africa on August 5th, and I don't really know if I want to. I was just explaining to her, I'm like, well, I'm in the process of changing jobs and everything, and I don't even know when I'm going to start this new job, so I can't tell if I'm even going to have days off by August. One reason why I'm a little hesitant to really jump on, changing jobs just yet is because of the snowboard season and working remotely and having PTO. I don't really know if when I switch jobs I'm going to have any PTO. I'll very likely still be working remotely, but I can't guarantee that 100%. And so I don't know how much of a toll this is going to take on me. I'm just not too certain yet. But my goal right now is just to finish the class. My goal right now is just to finish the class, and then I can do what I need to do with like the interviewing process and all that. But I think it would just be wise to just finish the class, and if I want to sit on the interviewing process or like wait and postpone or whatever, then okay. But I think I should just finish the dang class, and then I can make a decision later on about when I want the job to change. I've got a bonus coming up in January. This is week 11 of the studying, 11 out of what I requested, the 16 Mondays off. So I was hoping, I don't even really want to say for sure, but I was hoping to give my notice by week 16, because I don't want to go back to a 40-hour work week. I could still request it off, but I did that to make it seem like a semester's worth of time, and I didn't want to not have any kind of limitation. And so it's not really a hard limit. I'm having trouble giving myself kind of more strict rules on it, but I do think I just need to finish the class. Even if I don't start trying to interview yet, I just need to finish the class, get it done, stop stalling. I took a break. I took like a week off or something, and I had like a full 4 or 5 days off, where I didn't do anything at all except for a couple gym days. And so yeah, I really need to just finish this class. I have been avoiding it. Really, I have been, for sure. So yeah, but that's mostly what I need to do. I need to be in decent condition for snowboarding. If I work out for like a week, I'll be fine, but I'm not going to work out for like the whole week, I'm pretty sure. So even if I just do Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Wednesday morning, that might be better than, I'm really going to try not to stall, but I think that might be good enough. I don't know if I'm worried about anything specific, because I haven't really done anything. I don't think I'm worried about injuries this season. So far I think I've strengthened things to a place where I'm not just like getting injured anymore just from like sitting in the wrong position in a chair or something. So I think I've gained back some of that muscle, and the flexibility that I lost last year. So I'm hoping that what I'm feeling is the actual situation that's going on. And yeah, is that about all? Yeah, as far as like reflecting on the week, that's kind of about all for the moment. I'm honestly just pretty sleepy still, surprisingly, which is a little weird, honestly. I don't feel like I overdid it, but my energy is telling me I kind of overdid it this week. Like, usually Saturdays I wake up just like really energetic, but also I didn't have any caffeine really. I had, like I said, the little bit of tea that was left in the yerba mate bottle. And so I don't know, but I think I'm gonna relax, take a little nap, wait for my laundry to dry. I don't really know. I don't think I'm gonna do too much right now this Saturday morning, and really just truly take a break. So yeah, I'm gonna watch some YouTube. I'm gonna catch up on Jay Killam's Instagram videos. I like her workout posts. Same with Jamie Messina. I mean, they don't really do like specific workout posts, but they both kind of talk about it a little bit, as well as Alexa the Legend. I like Alexa's new YouTube. She plays on the LA Legends football team. I want to actually go see that team play. There's not like a major league women's football team. There's only men's football teams. But you know, it would be cool if they had the female ones. But I don't know. I know they post clips. But yeah, that's kind of what I want to watch. And then maybe on SVTV, if they brought back that show, that Stud Model Project show, I might watch that. I mean, those are the types of things I like to watch if I'm trying to get like motivation for exercising and stuff like that. Just kind of like queer athletes. I mean, that's the easiest thing for me to just kind of put on. But just kind of like watching their vlogs and just that kind of thing. I kind of like that. So that's probably what I watched this morning, and then kind of nap a little bit, meditate, nap, watch some motivational queer athletes, queer female athletes usually, and then yeah, get on with my day. I ordered some vitamins, by the way. They shouldn't be coming until Tuesday though, so I've got to wait a couple days, and I'm just hydrating right now. I'm on my second bottle of water for the morning. I'm probably gonna get through 4 of them before I go to the gym. Not 4 more, but 4 total. Like, I'm just gonna drink like 6 bottles of water. But yeah, like, all right. I'm strangely sleepy still. I'm really not used to being like sleepy in the mornings, so this is weird. I mean, I did take like a vape hit, but I feel like it's like, I don't know. I don't really think that it's the same. Like, I don't feel stoned. I feel sleepy. Like, I know the difference between the way that feels, really. So I don't know, but I think it helps. It'll just keep me calm enough until I take a pre-workout. So I'm not gonna like wear out my energy. But yeah, today's gonna have to be a cardio day. It's gonna be like probably 30 minutes yoga, cardio for just like intervals for like, I don't know how long, honestly. Intervals for, I really don't know how long. I don't know. Because I'm thinking of the elliptical. I don't know what it's called. It's like, I know it has like gray. It's mostly gray, but it has like orange on it. It's an elliptical that kind of works more similarly to like your leg movements. I don't really know what it's called though, but that's the one that I like. Because I feel like you're not just moving your legs like around, but it's kind of like you're forced to kind of use maybe like different parts of your feet to push, and like your heel. Like it's kind of like that heel toe kind of roll with your walking. It's almost like speed walking, I'll put it that way. It's like speed walking with a really heavy resistance, versus like ellipticals. They just feel like it's like a round motion. Well, it's an elliptical, yeah. But it goes in an elliptical motion, but I kind of like that other type more. I just don't know what it's called. I could look it up, but that's the one that I'll be using. And then probably some arm workouts. That's probably all I'm gonna do. So 30 minutes of yoga, and probably like, I don't want to do an hour on the elliptical thing, but I might. And then another 30 minutes of like arm workout, so upper body. So it would either be that, or if I don't want to do that elliptical thing for 30 minutes, for an hour, I'll break it into 30 minutes and then 30 minutes of some other cardio thing. I was liking cycling, but I don't really want to do that today. I'll save it for another day. I'll save it for when I go to the other gym. Dude, I hope it's not crowded. I hate this time of year. Everything's so freaking crowded. I would go tonight, but I have something to do tonight. But, I don't know. And I don't want to be taking a pre-workout at like 7 p.m. Like, I'll literally never sleep. So, I don't know. Alright, well. Okay. What was I looking up? Oh, the type of elliptical. Let me see. I don't even know what to look for. I guess if I look at images, it should have the type. I don't know. I'll know it when I see it. I mean, I could just go to the beach. That would be like the easiest thing to do. But it's cold. I don't know. Is anybody else weirded out by the new iPhone update? Because I don't really like it. I don't know if I'm ever going to find this thing, because I don't know what it's called. But it's been eyeing me. It's been eyeing me from across the gym. I don't know what the heck it's called. Okay, I think I found it. No, this one has too many handles. I don't know. This one has too many handles on it. That's not what it is. And I think maybe this is the brand. It's called a Precor. Precor. I think it's a Precor elliptical. Because it looks like one that I just saw a picture of. I don't know. Yeah, I think, okay, so this Precor AMT. I don't know if this is the exact one. It's Open Stride. So those I kind of like. That's the one I'm thinking. And I think the one that my gym has is this Precor AMT 100i. I don't know if the monitor looks like that though. But something along those lines. Let me see if I can get a look at the monitor. Yeah, I think that's the one. I don't know. I think that's the one. I have to see it when it's on. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good machine. Let's see what it says. Like, I don't know if it has like any specific reason why it's built the way that it is. But I don't know. Yeah, I was watching this, I don't know, this isn't maybe the place to be posting this, but I guess my last comment would be, I was watching this video of Liver King, and he was putting out, I didn't know if it was clickbait or not, he was putting out a video about being like using through a a trained professional nutritionist type person, using testosterone and steroids, I guess. I don't know if it was steroids or just testosterone, but I don't know. I guess he had been online talking a lot about how he was, not being truthful when so many people asked him, and he said no, this is all natural. And then I just saw that post from him, and yeah, he was talking a lot about like self-esteem, body image, and that I guess he felt like people wouldn't want to listen to the message about the ancestral tenets that he found of so much importance, and about like mental health that he was trying to promote. He thought that, I guess, if he mentioned that he was taking any kind of other supplements, that people wouldn't really want to hear what he had to say initially or something. Like, I don't really know. I really don't know what to think about it, but I was kind of thinking a little bit about, not that I wanted to use that, because I don't, but that's got to be hard for him, but I hope his brand isn't affected by it. I don't know. He's an interesting guy. He's got some interesting ideas, but yeah, those are the types of athlete types of people that I like to follow, or the ones that post a lot. I remember there was some other issue before with like Mike Chang with Six Pack Shortcuts. I can't remember what the issue was with his situation. One guy that I liked to follow a lot was Scooby. If you look up Scooby workouts. There was this other guy, Josh Schlottman. But yeah, I don't know if Scooby or Josh Schlottman really post a lot anymore. And then, yeah, that's basically what I remember. But yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. I'm really not gonna put too much energy into the whole Liver King thing, but it's just interesting that he wasn't being truthful about it. But I think he did have people like testing his like getting results and testing and presenting results, and so I don't know what they were presenting, or if they were just falsifying the information or something. I don't really know. But I wonder about stuff. I'm just like, yeah, I guess there is a lot of pressure on people to be like, wanting to have a brand and promote their message, but at the same time, trying to promote it in from a fake perspective to like get more people to buy into their I don't know if he was trying to get people to buy his supplements by them thinking they were gonna look as bulky as him. That's kind of the impression I get, maybe, but I don't really know. Like, I'm not really trying to get into the drama of it, but it's like, I'm not really sure his motive behind it. It seems like he's saying that his motive was more to have people focus on the message. But I wonder if he was kind of thinking along the lines of, well, if I look this way and I'm selling these products and I'm saying that I'm just doing this naturally by using my products and like eating these raw meats and doing all this other stuff, then people are gonna like think that I'm this way because of this stuff that I'm eating, and they're gonna be more likely to buy my supplements. That's kind of maybe the message that I was hearing, but I don't really know. Yeah, but I think it can be kind of helpful to just like look through each week, and kind of actively try to change things. I think I'm pretty aware of what I do. I just don't really always decide to do what I need to do. It's more like, I'll do it later. But if I do plan to go to the mountains, then I'll definitely have to push to, do what I need to be able to be successful there. Last year I had a lot of form issues last season, just because I just basically went cold. Like, I didn't train. I did nothing, like, literally. And I was just like, all right, I'm going to show up at the mountains after, like, a year not really working out. Let's see how this goes. Like, I thought, well, it wasn't a year of not working out. It was from April to December of not working out. So it was a long time, though. But yeah, it didn't work out very well, honestly. But, all right, so with that, I think I've posted what I need to post, or recorded what I need to record, and then I need to post this. I'm going to get on with my day. Thanks for listening.